Hi, it's me again with CorelDraw tips and tricks. Pretty cool looking design. Uh, it makes it look like this is indented and almost beveled on the outside. Really pretty easy to make. I've done a lot of videos on this teardrop shape, and I never have liked, well, I like it, but the under your common shapes or basic shapes, if you grab the teardrop tool or teardrop, I never have been totally, well, it's perfect. It's a water drop type deal. But if you want something more of this style, you basically have to draw it. And I've done it several different ways. So I'm going to hit P, put it in the center page. That's a little bit big. I'm going to hold down the shift key. I'm actually going to move it up a little bit. And I'm going to bring in an indexing line to the center. Now, this one doesn't matter, but it's this one that be centered. And then just take a 2-point line and you kind of go wherever you think you want to start. Well, you want to start there, but you don't want to go up here because then you're going to be, so you just kind of got to match it and make it progressively the same. Then control or hit your plus key on your keyboard and mirror that. And because we have a starting point right there, we can make it work. I'm going to take away the indexing line for a second, and I'm going to grab in my virtual segment delete key and delete that line. Now, I need this shape, and I like the straightness of it because it makes this work. To make this work, you could weld it together, but I get so accustomed getting the Smart Fill tool and filling that in. And that made all the lines together. Now move it back. I'm going to left click, right click. I'm going to go to effects and contour. I'm going to contour, not really knowing how big you made it. I'm going to contour it 1 inch and see what it looks like. And that's pretty good. Now, we don't have to break the contour apart because we're going to take the Smart Fill tool. I'm going to use that same color. I'm going to nudge it out of the way and nudge that out of the way. And I'm going to get rid of these lines because I don't need them. Now, I have two different objects there. Well, I still have one or two objects, but yeah, there are two objects because I didn't have to contour. So now I'm going to grab the center one and I'm going to grab my interactive fill tool. Doesn't really matter which way you go, but I'm going to put a little darkness to that. So that's on the inside. That's too much. I just want a little bit. Then I'm going to grab the outer one and I'm going to go the opposite direction with the color. I'm going to go this way and put a little darkness on this side. You don't want, I wouldn't think you'd want too much. Just enough to kind of give it that three-dimensional look. I mean, if that doesn't look like it's cupped. Now I'm going to Control G to group them. I'm going to actually make it a little bit smaller, so I'm just going to bring this handle down. And I'm going to hit P to put it in the center of the page, but then I'm going to nudge it up. I don't know how far I want to be, so I'm going to bring my indexing lines back. That's probably too far. So let's change our nudge factor to 2 inches. And just kind of, if you notice this space right here, I just got lucky the first time I did it, that it worked. And you'll know as soon as you start turning it. So Control D to make a duplicate, alternate C to make it rotate from the center. And we're going to rotate it 45 degrees. See, it's a little bit off. I don't like it. So I'm going to change my nudge factor like to 0.5, and I'm going to nudge this down. Now I'm going to Control D, alternate C, and rotate it 45 degrees, and see that looks a lot better, and then just Control D all the way around. Now, if you ever get stuck in it, like mine does it a lot on my computer, you don't have to back up, just Control D and make a duplicate, and go right here and take away the 0 and put plus 45 degrees, and it'll continue going. That looks pretty cool. Take the black box effect, and it really looks three-dimensional. It looks like these have been cut out. Anyway, hope that helped you and gave you some ideas, and thank you for watching.